Hello there, welcome to this restorative yoga class. For this practice you require one of these yoga bolsters. Mine is a Ruth White yoga bolster. I should have looked at the brand before that. It doesn't matter what brand you're using, but the important thing is that you have one of those bolsters because we will need it a lot during class. This practice is a very slow form of yoga. The idea is to almost give ourselves a massage, a self-massage, by using this bolster. So hopefully by now you're like, yes, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to give to my body. And I look very, very forward to have you here in a moment with your bolster in comfy clothes and ready to practice yoga with Anja. So we begin our practice with some breath work, and to do so I would like you to take your bolster, bring it underneath your knees roughly, and then come to lie down on your back and bring your feet up onto your bolster so your feet are elevated. Then you can bring the bolster a bit further away again so you can rest your feet, your knees, and especially the hips in a nice and a comfortable position. And really get yourselves ready here to stay for a moment. So lift the head, shuffle the shoulders further away from the body, and bring your arms away from the body with your hands facing up. Allow yourself to settle and to arrive in this practice. Take a moment to close your eyes, or simply soften your awareness towards a single spot on the ceiling. Allow every single part of your body that is either connected to the mat or the bolster underneath you to feel a bit heavier. Imagine your body rooting down and finding that connection to the earth again. And notice as you lift your feet up onto that bolster that the area of your hip flexors, the area of your belly, starts to open up as you do so. See if you can bring some softening into your heart and into the area of your lower belly. Allow the front body to relax. If at any point your legs start to be a bit shaky, bring your feet further apart and rest your knees in towards one another. We start with our pranayama, our breath work together. So whenever you're ready now, take a nice long inhale through the nose, deep breath into the belly. Open your mouth for a cleansing breath. Exhale all the way out to release. Let's start with our inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 1, 2. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath, relax your belly. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 1, 2. And exhale, body feels heavy, breath relaxes. For a couple more breaths, another round, and then fully release. Carry on with that breathing rhythm. Inhale for 4, hold it for 2, and exhale for 6. Create your own rhythm. Find a breath that feels good. With every breath that you're taking in, Think of breathing new energy into your body and really feel your body opening up for that good, fresh breath. Whenever you hold your breath, enjoy this stillness, maybe within the body or also around you in this space. And as you exhale, notice the belly softening, the ribcage relaxing, and try to breathe out completely. Take 3 more of those rounds of pranayama. Take one last final round for today, wherever you are. Whenever you've taken that last round of exhalation, slowly start to release the breath work. Find a natural inhale and exhale that feels nice and comfortable, and then bring your knees in towards the chest. Really squeeze your knees towards your upper body, keep the lower back on the mat, and then gently rock the body from side to side. Massage your lower back, your sacrum. Now as you come back to center, hold on to the back of your thighs and take one rocking to come all the way up into a seat. Have a look that you're comfortable on your mat, that you're using the whole space of your mat, and roll your bolster underneath your knees. Shift the the fleshy part from underneath your sits bones further back so you can sit upright, and then gently flex the toes in toward you. We inhale to stretch the arms up and overhead, open the heart, open your gaze towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, fold your body forward. Pause wherever is comfortable. Don't worry about how far you're going. Hold the outer edges of your feet or your bolster, and then gently release the head down and allow your whole upper body to just simply sink down toward your legs. And a restorative yoga class goes into stretching, but we are more passively stretching. So sometimes you may think you don't feel that much in your body, but trust me, there is so much going on in the deeper layers of the body that you can just trust the process, be in it, and just allow the body to sink and relax. And if our breath work for today helps you to stay present, keep on breathing in for 4, hold it for 2, exhale for 6. Or feel free to just simply allow it to soften and enjoy this stillness. Whenever you inhale, think of breathing into this space that is opening up the back body. Inhaling, the skin of your back is stretching. And as you exhale, allow the heart, the chest to literally melt over your thighs and release. Take one more breath here. Inhale through the nostrils. And then as you exhale, slowly start to roll your body back and up into a seat. Take your legs behind the bolster and then turn your bolster to face the other way of your mat, so parallel to the short edges. The bolster comes in between your knees for a supported child's pose. You will adjust it as you go, but Try to take the bolster a bit closer towards the inner thighs. Sit onto your heels. You can always prop your hips with the bolster as well. And then start to stretch your arms forward. And to begin with, stretch and lengthen your back, and then turn your head so you're facing the left side of your mat, and allow your right ear to rest down. Take your arms, your palms around the bolster as if you want to hug yourself, as if you want to give the bolster a good hug here. And then gently release the cheek. Relax your facial muscles, the facial expressions. And the same idea here, we come to rest, we come to find stillness. And maybe that cycle of breath you've been working on for the first 2 postures. Our child's pose is a very down-regulating posture for the nervous system. Especially practicing it with the bolster, you can feel that sense of being supported. Notice the head getting heavier, the shoulders melting down, away from the bolster, away from the ears. Your feet are relaxed, the knees and the hips are nice and soft. Give your thinking mind a break. Connect to anything going on presently with your body, your breath. And then just gently lift the head. You maybe want to stretching the back a bit longer again, and then rest your left ear down onto the bolster. Get comfortable. Make sure you don't have to actively do anything here, so you can just relax. You can feel heaviness. Close your eyes and soften into your shape, into Balasana, your child's pose. And then nice and slowly connect your hands to the mat and start to lift yourself all the way back and out of your child's pose. Shift the bolster slightly further up towards the beginning, the top of your mat. And then we're going to reverse this posture. We're going to come into a heart opener, a supported back bend, supported bridge pose. Bring your hips towards the bolster. Bring your feet together and your knees apart. And then as you lift the chest, slowly start to roll one vertebra after the other onto the bolster. If you feel like your head is lifted and you can't physically relax it, just take extra bolsters or extra pillows underneath your head. So again, you can relax and just find into a comfortable shape. There is different options. You can bring your arms away from the body. You can hold opposite wrists or opposite elbows above the bolster. The same with the legs. You can bring your feet into Supta Baddha Konasana, lying butterfly, or you can have your knees as in the beginning or long. So find a posture where you feel the best comfortable or the most comfortable shape of yours, where you can relax and simply breathe. Notice that every time you're breathing in, Your belly, the abdominal wall, is lifting up towards the ceiling. And also the belly is expanding, the rib cage is moving out left and right. And as you're exhaling, notice all of that softening towards the center. And you might feel that the belly button is relaxing down and in towards the spine. Take full breaths, but not forced breaths. With every exhale, feel your body getting heavier, relaxing over your bolster. Head is heavy, shoulders relaxed. Every part of your spine that is in connection with the bolster, allow it to feel a bit heavier, to be supported. Feel free to change the positioning of your arms at any time you like, readjust whenever you need to. And continue breathing for the second part in this posture. If your mind is wandering, bring it back to your breath, back to the present moment. Take your last deep inhale here. Another collective long exhale. If you had your arms above the head, release your arms towards either side of the legs. Shift the knees back together if you need to. And then to slowly come out of this shape, we're going to roll onto either side of the body, coming into a side lying position. Rest your head down onto your arm. And then slowly and gently press yourself back and up into a comfortable seat. Now, to seal off our practice for today, you can shift the bolster away for a moment or have it underneath your hips. Come into any comfortable seated postures and connect your hands to your heart. Gently bow your head to your heart in gratitude. Notice how your body is feeling now after this practice. And notice how maybe your mind feels more open or more relaxed after practicing. And how yoga can really be there for you to support yourself through days where you feel like you need a rest, you need to find trust, positivity again. And breathe in one more thought of gratitude. Nice deep inhale, breathe in fully. And as you exhale, allow your arms to rest down into your laps. Bring your head back to center. Open your eyes, and let's just imagine we've all practiced in the same room, because it really feels collective now. Thank you so much for being here. From my heart to yours. Namaste.